Today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually coming to you also from a different camera. This is my old filming camera. Hopefully it doesn't let me down because this is my Sony and it overheats. So that's why I got a new camera to film with. But I just wanted to give it a try. I charged it. I'm going to give it another shot. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So for today, I think it's called like the 30 questions makeup tag. But anyways, it's a makeup tag. So there's 30 questions on here. If it's not, then I'm going to look it up and it'll have a different title on the video. But we're going to start with the first question. Okay. So the first question is, do you remember your first makeup item? I mean, the only thing I can say for that is like when I was a kid and people would give you, oh, this is a good one. People would give you like those like makeup trains, like kits, and it had like lipsticks, eyeshadows, and like it was all cheap stuff, but you know, it was makeup. So I remember that I got one and I think my sister got one. So that would have to be my first makeup item. Now, first makeup item that I might have purchased myself, that's probably a better question. But that was, Maybelline used to have these lip glosses and they had like a little felt tip and they all smelled really good. And I forgot the name, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and insert a picture of what I'm talking about because I know I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it on this video. So that's my first like item because they had like different colors, but since they were glosses, they weren't that opaque. So I remember I really liked those glosses. It says, describe your perfect mascara. Have you found one that fits your specifications? Oh, so formal. Yeah, so my favorite one I would have to say is the Voluminous by L'Oreal. There's also another one by L'Oreal that I have, a new one, and I haven't even opened it, but I've used it in the past and I know that's my favorite one for like when I don't want to put lashes on. And that's the L'Oreal double extended. I'm gonna put a picture of that one too. But yes, that's my favorite. That's my perfect mascara, and it meets all my specifications. It doesn't make my lashes clumpy. Neither of these two mascaras. The double extend has like fibers, so it makes your eyelashes look longer. And when you take off the mascara, you just have to like wet your eyelashes, and it like the fibers come right off. So I don't know. I really like that one. And then the next question is, what kind of coverage do you prefer from foundation? So I would say for foundations that I really prefer more of a medium to full coverage. I don't really like to go with a light foundation. Yeah. So I would just say medium to full. And then number 4 is favorite high-end brand. Favorite high-end brand for makeup. Why am I burping so much? I literally had the answers to all these questions. My favorite high-end brand. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say MAC for one of them because I'm looking at some of my stuff here and a lot of it is from MAC. Like I have their lipsticks, their liners, their brushes, their blushes, their foundations. I feel like I have enough items to say like that's my favorite brand because I wouldn't buy their products if I didn't like them. I wouldn't buy the range of products if I didn't like the brand. So that's what I'm gonna say for me. I'm trying to think of like Sephora. I mean, I am really getting into a lot of like the Fenty. I have her foundation, which I'm like, it's okay. I do want to try her concealer. I have her glosses, which I love, her highlights, and a primer. So I would say that's my next one. The next question is, what cosmetic brands have you always wanted to try but still haven't? Okay, so for that, I would say the brand that I want to try is Kevin Aquan. Their sensual conceal. It's not a concealer. It's like skin enhancer, which is supposed to be like a concealer and foundation. And then the other brand would have to be Jouer, because I've seen a lot of their products at Sephora, but I haven't bit the bullet yet and bought them. The next question is, what cosmetic brands have you always wanted to... oh, I just read that one. Number 6, favorite drugstore brand. So my favorite drugstore brand is going to be L'Oreal. Like, I already know that one because I buy a lot, like mascaras, foundations, all their stuff. So I know that I like their brand. And then, do you wear fake eyelashes? Yes. Yes, I do. And then the next question is there any kind of makeup you can't leave the house without? No, baby. It's all or nothing for me. All or nothing. So I'm going to leave with all of it or none of it. So the next question is, what is your most cherished beauty product? Ooh. Should I bring it out? I'm going to bring it out. All right. So this is it. Oh, I didn't even mean for it to shine like that, but you know it's bad. There we go. So there was a point in time where everyone wanted to get their hands on this highlighter. And I remember on a beach trip, we stopped by this one store and I knew they were going to have it. And I made sure we stopped, and that's where I got it. And I didn't even pay the full price. So that's like, makes it even better. But this is the Illuminating Powder Jelly by Estee Lauder, and it's in the color Heat Wave. And you know, there was, so yeah, so that's my most cherished. I've used it a couple times. I just don't even want to, you know, put a little dent in it. And then number 10 is, how often do you shop for makeup? Do you like to pick up an item here and there or get lots of goodies at once? So I always shop for makeup. That's one. Yeah, I mean, right now we're in quarantine, but when we're not, I mean, I go to Ulta at least once a week. And Sephora, I don't go too often, but when I go, I can tell you guys that I do get a lot of things at once when I go to Sephora, just because I don't go there too often. But Ulta, I mean, I go to their drugstore section, I go to their high-end section, but there's just some things that Sephora has that Ulta doesn't. So, yeah, so it just depends on where I'm going and how much. That's going to depend on how much I'm going to get or what I'm going to get. So the next question is, do you have a beauty budget or do you spend freely? Oh, I guess this is going to link with the previous question. So when I get items, if there's something that I really like have been wanting to try, usually I'll make a list, like on my phone. I'll write in the notes, like if there's a lipstick that I want, if there's a foundation, and usually like when I go to the store, that's when I decide, you know, is this the time to buy it? Because sometimes I just go to the store and you know, just shop, like window shop. Like sometimes, you know, it's just a distraction. So it just really depends on what I'm there to do. So if I'm just happen to be like, sometimes we'll go to like the movies, and if we're at the mall, then I might just go and try and get my husband to hurry up and stop by Sephora real quick. Okay, so I paused it because I didn't want my camera to overheat. So now I'm back. Okay, so the next question is, do you utilize coupons, reward cards, and sales when you shop for cosmetics? Of course. Duh. That's probably why I go to Ulta, because of their rewards. I don't have a credit card for any of these places because that's a no-go for me. I need to know my limits. So, But yeah, I mean, their reward system, you get points for every purchase, birthday gifts. Every now and then they throw in one of those 20% off that you can use on prestige items. So yeah, like I'm always doing that. I'm always using coupons. And the next question is, what type of product do you buy the most of? I'm gonna tell you guys my little secret, and it's so embarrassing. But the product that I buy the most of, that I never usually wear, like it's very rare when I wear this item, and that is red lipstick. Like I have two that I've bought and I have not wore them yet. And I keep saying I'm gonna wear them, but I just don't get around to it. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with red lipstick, liquid lipstick, gloss. Not so much gloss. Lipstick, liquid lipstick. Yeah. So that's one. Uh that's one of the things, yeah, that I buy the most. And I don't even use it. That's why I mentioned that one. Okay. Is there a brand that you absolutely can't stand? I thought there was another question like this, but I'm going to go ahead and answer this one anyway. Oops. Is there a brand that you absolutely can't stand? Now, don't come for me, guys, but I cannot stand Benefit. I cannot stand, and I use their products, but I just can't stand them. Like, I like their products and I think their products are good, but I think their products are overrated. Like the Precisely My Brow, I like the I like the concept, but I feel like their packaging is what you pay for a lot of the time. The colors for the brows, like a lot of them are a warm undertone. So I use that today, but I feel like Anastasia is better as far as brows go. Yep, there I said it. It had to be said. And then like their Hula bronzer is really good and a lot of people like it. So I do have it, but then they came out with that line where they had like two darker shades, and I bought another one, the caramel one, and I just feel like it was very hard to blend. So I feel like their products are good. I feel like they should be like a drugstore kind of like a drugstore price type of item. So there, I said it. You know, it is what it is. And then question number 15. So we're about halfway there. We got a few more questions. So rude. That is you, Myra, on Snapchat. After I told her I was filming a video. It's my sister-in-law, guys. Number 15, the next question. Do you avoid certain ingredients in cosmetics like parabens or sulfates? I'm so embarrassed, but no, okay? And maybe I should, but I don't. Next question. Do you have a favorite place to shop for makeup? Yes. Yes, Ulta, Sephora, the Morphe store. It's pretty much it. I mean, I go to the drugstore, but yeah, I mean, that was probably covered under Ulta too. So yeah. Next question is, do you like trying new skincare products or do you keep a certain routine? Yes and no. So there are products that I have been using for a long time. And then there's products that I incorporate or try to use, but it takes me a while to commit to a new product, a new skincare product. So like when I go to Sephora, a lot of their rewards, I get the skincare samples if I can to try out some of their products. But lately I want to do a skincare video, but I have been trying to focus on using products that are good for my skin type. And so all of that takes some researching. And so I think that when you have a certain skin type, you're more careful about what skincare items you're using, because sometimes they don't always work. And yeah. All right, so next question is favorite bath and body brand. So my favorite brand for bath and body is Dove. And that is because I have eczema. So I also have no choice. I use fragrance-free, a lot of fragrance-free items. Not necessarily makeup, although some of them do have fragrances, but just lotions and body washes and detergent. All those things have no scent. Next question is, if you could only buy from one brand, which brand would you choose? MAC. That's it. Next question. What brand do you think has the best packaging? Ooh, this is a good question because I said that I didn't like Benefit as part of not liking them. Now, what packaging? I really like the packaging for Fenty. I think it's nice, it's cute, it's not over the top. And like it's not bulky. Like I'm trying to think of like some of the brands, like the packaging is too hard. Like they're wasting paper and stuff like that for something that you throw away, or sometimes we feel bad throwing away packaging. Like sometimes I keep the packaging for certain things. So because I just can't throw it away. Okay, next question is, which celebrity always has great makeup? Dun dun dun. So the celebrity that I think that always has great makeup, I mean, a lot of them honestly do. But if you're asking me, I'm going to tell you guys, Shay Mitchell. She's got great skin, great hair, great makeup, great everything. I really like her style and like, yeah, her makeup, most importantly. Okay. And then the next question is, do you belong to any online makeup communities? YouTube, Instagram? I don't know. I feel like those count. So a while back, I did make a Makeup Alley account, but I never followed up. And it's just a website where you write reviews on like products that you buy. So I was doing it for a while, but then I just kind of stopped doing that. So yeah. Okay. And then the next question. Ooh, okay. The next question. 5 favorite beauty gurus. Okay. My number 1 is Beauty by Rosita. My number 2 is going to be I Love Sarai. My number 3 is Jenny69. And then my number 4, I gotta look at my subscriptions because these are people that I watch all the time. So I should remember them. Oh, Carly Bible. How could I forget Carly Bible? And one more. Damn, who's going to be my last one? Oh, the other person I would pick is Amy Macedo. I hope I said her name right, but I like watching her videos. And I feel like my favorites, they're considered my favorites because I can watch their videos no matter how long they are, even if it's something that's unrelated to like something that I like. The next question is, do you like multifunctional products like lip and cheek stains? Nope, don't like them, nope, So there's that. 25, the next question, we're question 25, so we're 5, these are the last 5. Are you clumsy in putting on makeup? Not really. I would say that the only thing is sometimes I got mascara either on the top or on the bottom under my eye while the makeup is still fresh. Okay. Do you use makeup base / primer for the eyes? Yes, guys, I've been really obsessed with the P. Louise base. I have 3 of them. I have number 3, number 4, and number 2. The next question is, how many hair products do you use on a typical day? On a typical day, I just use a leave-in conditioner to untangle my hair. So like it's a 10, and I've been using the Not Your Mother's, the 10-in-1. So I think it's just like a cheaper version of the It's a 10, because you know It's a 10 is expensive. So that's really the only product that I use. If I'm doing my hair, then like curling it or straightening it, then I might use a hairspray. But that's pretty much it. Says, okay, next question is, what do you apply first, concealer or foundation? Foundation. And then the next question is, do you ever consider taking makeup classes? Yes, like when certain like makeup artists do like master classes, like I've thought about doing it. And so I've thought, like, if they come close enough like that, it's something I would go to and I would pay for. I think it's just like the experience, because you see their tips and they usually have like, you pay a lot of money, but you do end up getting products that they use. Maybe the products that they do use, if you have them, you just maybe learn different ways on how to use them. But then there's also like YouTube. Like I watch YouTube all the time, and I feel like I'm learning. Like there's things that I pick up in videos. It makes me change the way I do my makeup sometimes, or I just try something and see if it works for me that is working currently for somebody else. So that's, yeah, so that's that. And that one is free. Okay, so this is the last question. What do you love about makeup? I love how it makes me feel. Like you could be having a bad day, you put some makeup on, put some lipstick on, you put some eyeshadow, you know, it's very therapeutic for you to like get ready. You don't even have to go anywhere, and just it lets you also be creative. So you can just do a lot with makeup as far as like creatively, and then, you know, for self-care, you could just get ready to be at the house, you know, look cute. You don't necessarily have to do it for somebody else, just for yourself. So that's pretty much it. And this was the 30 questions or the makeup tag. So I hope you guys enjoyed my answers and hanging out. And I do want to do more tags like this. So if you guys want to see, then just let me know. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe. And just stay tuned for my next video.